The dangerous reward of being busy. Overtrading doesn't feel reckless. It feels productive. It feels like you're focused, engaged, working. That's why it's so dangerous. You're not overtrading because you lack discipline. You're overtrading because your nervous system rewards activity, even when that activity erodes your edge. If trading constantly feels stimulating, you are not building consistency. You are feeding a habit. Let's break down why overtrading feels good and why that feeling is exactly what's costing you. The hidden driver, stimulation dependence. There's a psychological condition most traders never recognize. I call it stimulation dependence. It's when your nervous system begins associating constant market engagement with productivity and competence. Every trade gives you anticipation, uncertainty, movement, resolution. Dopamine rises not just when you win, but when you engage. Dopamine is not a profit chemical. It's a novelty and anticipation chemical. In fact, anticipation often produces more dopamine than reward itself. That means the setup forming feels good. The entry click feels good. The position movement feels good. Even small losses can reinforce the loop because stimulation occurred. Now, you're not just trading edge. You're trading engagement, and engagement is addictive. The illusion of productivity. When you're active, it feels like you're doing something valuable. You're scanning, adjusting, entering, managing. In most professions, activity equals progress. In trading, activity often equals noise. But your brain doesn't distinguish between productive action and emotional action. It only registers engagement. So you sit at your desk thinking, there's opportunity everywhere. I don't want to waste this session. The market is moving. I need to participate. That sounds responsible. It isn't. It's discomfort with stillness. Boredom intolerance. The real trigger. Flat markets feel empty. Waiting feels passive. Silence feels unproductive. If stillness creates anxiety, you will manufacture movement. You'll drop to lower time frames. You'll loosen criteria slightly. You'll convince yourself, this almost qualifies. This is close enough. It's still valid. This is where edge dilution begins. Edge dilution, the quiet killer. Every trading system depends on selectivity. Your edge lives in precision. The moment you begin taking almost setups, your statistical structure weakens, not dramatically, gradually. One extra trade here, two marginal entries there, nothing catastrophic, just erosion. That's why overtrading doesn't feel destructive. It feels active, but activity without strict selectivity dilutes expectancy. Over time, your system no longer resembles the one you tested. It becomes a version contaminated by impulse. The overtrading sequence. This pattern is predictable. It unfolds in stages. Phase 1. Activation. You take a valid trade, win or lose, arousal rises. You're engaged. Phase 2. Momentum. Carryover. Instead of resetting, you stay stimulated, scanning aggressively, zooming into lower time frames, looking for continuation. Your body is still elevated. You don't notice. Phase 3. Criteria. Drift. You begin rationalizing. It's not perfect, but it's strong. I don't want to miss this move. I'm in sync today. Standards soften. Edge dilutes. Phase 4. Frequency expansion. Trade count increases. Holding time decreases. Patience shrinks. You're now trading momentum of engagement, not statistical advantage. Phase 5. Statistical degradation. Expectancy declines quietly. Variance increases. You'll have explosive green days. You'll have chaotic red days. Consistency disappears. But because you're busy, it feels like effort. Effort is not edge. Why small wins make it worse? If you overtrade and win, behavior strengthens. Your brain links frequency with reward. You think, see, more trades equal more profit, but you never compare it to what disciplined selectivity would have produced. Over time, you condition yourself to need constant engagement to feel competent. That's stimulation-dependent solidifying, the identity trap. Some traders build identity around being active, being sharp, being decisive, being constantly involved. Stillness feels weak, waiting feels passive, but professional trading often looks boring from the outside. Few trades, long pauses, deliberate restraint. If your self-image requires constant action, you will sabotage patience. And patience is where edge compounds. The physiological cost. Each trade consumes cognitive bandwidth. Decision fatigue accumulates. Impulse control weakens with repetition. By your sixth or seventh trade, your mental clarity is lower than during your first, but you feel in the zone. That's not clarity, that's stimulation. There's a difference. The hard confrontation. If trading constantly feels exciting, you are likely overexposed. If you feel restless without a position open, you are not trading opportunity. You are feeding stimulation. And stimulation is not a strategy. Professionals protect selectivity. Amateurs protect activity. That difference determines longevity. Structural containment. We don't fix overtrading with motivation. We fix it with constraints. Number 1. One clean trade rule. If you execute one fully aligned trade in a session, you have permission to stop. Scarcity tolerance builds discipline. You do not need 10 trades to justify your day. Number 2. Hard trade cap. Define a maximum number of trades per session. When it's reached, platform closes. No exceptions. Edge survives through limitation. Number 3. Reset between trades. Minimum time separation. Stand up, step away, lower arousal, no stacking engagement. Number 4. Edge preservation audit. At session end, ask, did I preserve my edge or dilute it? Not, how much did I make? Edge preservation is the real metric. Final reflection. Overtrading doesn't destroy you with one catastrophic mistake. It destroys you by making average decisions feel productive, by rewarding activity over precision, by reinforcing stimulation over restraint. The market does not pay you for how involved you are. It pays you for how selective you are. Next time you feel the urge to take just one more trade, pause. Ask yourself, am I executing edge or feeding stimulation? Because stimulation feels good, but edge builds wealth. Protect selectivity, preserve emotional equity, process over profit.